Hey, guess what? Today I learned this radical notion that women are actually people.
Oh my gosh, we are?
Weird, right? Pff, who would have thought that men and women, who by the way are made of the same blood and flesh, and both have emotions, are part of the same human classification?
Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where'd you learn all this from?
Well, I read this book, All the Light We Cannot See, by Anthony Doerr, and there's this blind girl who survives World War II while being hunted down by Germans and everything. And there's this strong old lady maid who basically is leading this resistance against Germany.
Oh, that book. Are you sure those aren't just the sly ways of incorporating gender stereotypes?
No, that can't be. They're confident, strong, and passionate. Just look at them, standing up for themselves during such a hard time.
Yeah, no. That actually continue the gender stereotypes. Like, the female stereotypes are shown in how they behave in certain situations. Look at it like this. Women are supposed to be scared, submissive, emotional, and insecure, but graceful at the same time, while men are confident, aggressive, and always put in charge, literally portrayed better, even in the worst case scenarios.
Oh, I see what you mean. So when Frau Ellen was extremely scared of the corporal, but tried to hide it, she wasn't being brave. She was being portrayed as a woman full of fear, since Werner, who should have been scared, was actually really calm. I think it was paid
80.
Quote, Frau Ellen folds her hand over her apron, and Werner can see she has done so to keep her hands from shaking. Werner, she calls out in a slow, dreamlike voice without taking her eyes off the corporal. End quote. Oh, I just realized, because she had to hide her fear, she needed to sound like she was detached from any worries or stress. That's why she used a dreamlike voice.
Yeah, also when Marie-Laure started to show this instability with her emotions when her father was taken away, it shows she can't live without a male figure in her life because she's way too dependent on her father. At one point, when he wasn't around, she imagines him telling her what to do. On page 303, quote, "In my head, father told me, ...
Oh my god, that's basically saying women can't make their own decisions.
Madame fits too. Madame was given a strong character, but she was also given a very feminine role as a maid for Etienne. Quote, Etienne says, "I'm going back to my book. Madame, shouldn't you be preparing dinner?" Gosh. And she also acts like a motherly figure for Marie.
Immediately after Mary's arrival, she was so kind to her. And I noticed how men are always portrayed so much more smarter. Like Werner, who is really smart, knows everything about radios and math that I'm learning right now, while his sister, who is younger than him by only a year, knows nothing about academics. However, she's very logical. Despite the small age gap between the two, Werner is the one who seems to be the smarter sibling and gets enrolled into this elite school. Male characters are always seen to be saving female characters too. Like Marie's father helps her escape France, and Werner eventually saves Marie. Where are the women saving people? That's probably because women are always portrayed as weak people, both mentally and physically. Before, I didn't even realize that, and I guess it's because the world we live in right now, everything is normalized, so the majority of people will just turn a blind eye towards it.
So yeah, you see what I mean when I said gender stereotypes? Where you said the women are strong, passionate, they were actually portrayed as dependent, fragile, and fearful.
Well, this is awkward. And it sucks since it happened after the Women's Rights Acts, which happened in 1920s, yet the ill behavior towards women still happened during World War II, which by the way is in the 1940s.
It's happening now too. Stereotypes will never stop. It's what society builds on and how everyone will view things, basically simplifying our social view on people. Just because this novel is trying to be historically accurate, does that mean it can continue showing gender stereotypes?
Well, don't we just love life?
Sing, girl, sing.
Bye bye. Bye bye.